The Galaxy Watch 6 Classic was announced 2 days ago, and our beloved physical rotating bezel is back, guys. Yes, finally, I knew Samsung is going to bring it back, because last year when I bought the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro with the digital rotating bezel, man, I hated that thing. Up to now, I've never loved the digital rotating bezel because it doesn't work as good as the physical rotating bezel. So I'm super excited that it is back. But the most important question that I know most of you guys are thinking about, I've been thinking about the same thing, is are there enough improvement as compared to that of the last year Galaxy Watch 5 Pro? Are there enough improvement to make me to want to go and buy the 6 Classic? Or should anyone who owns the 5 Pro of last year even upgrade to the 6 Classic? Or if someone is thinking about buying a smartwatch right now, should they buy the last year Galaxy Watch 5 Pro, which the price have dropped so much right now, or spend more money and get the 6 Classic? Those are the questions I'm going to answer in today's video. So I'm going to compare these two devices, the last year Galaxy Watch 5 Pro, which I've been using it for about 1 year now, and the newly announced 6 Classic. Which is better? Which should you spend your money on? Are there enough improvement? So stay tuned to the end of this video to find out everything. And please, if you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button and turn on notification for a lot of good videos come up on Big Phil TV. Hi guys, Big Phil here, and welcome back to another video where we're going to be comparing the Watch 5 Pro of last year against the 6 Classic. I was fortunate enough to spend so many hours with the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic yesterday, so I know so much about this watch. I went through everything, I checked out all the features. So what I'm going to tell you guys in today's video are based on the many hours I spent with the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic. The Watch 5 Pro, I've been using it for about 1 year now. I haven't loved it that much. I would say probably I've used it very few times for the whole year I owned that smartwatch. I had that smartwatch. I've used it very few times. The reason is obvious. No physical rotating bezel. I don't like how it looked. The design was not the best design. It doesn't look that as cool as other or as previous Galaxy watches or as many other smartwatches in the market. So I haven't been a big fan of the Watch 5 Pro. And now the 6 Classic is out. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the differences and let's talk about all the improvement. Starting with the first and most important thing, design. As I just mentioned earlier, the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro doesn't have the best design. It doesn't look cool. It just looks too simple. The 6 Classic has a more traditional design. It looks like the Galaxy Watch 3, which I've been a big fan of the Galaxy Watch 3 because the design of the Galaxy Watch 3 was just amazing. It looks classy, it looks elegant, and the 6 Classic looked very similar to the Watch 3 Pro. So I love the design of the Watch 6 Classic as compared to the Watch 5 Pro. And the physical rotating bezel of the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic has been improved, refined, and much more slimmer as compared to the previous one, which means the display of the watch is now bigger. We're going to talk more about the display later in this video. I also like the fact that Samsung has increased the size of the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic. You can now have it either in 43mm or the big boy 47mm, and I love that. That's definitely the size I'm going to be going for. I love big watches. And also I like the fact that a big watch is going to mean much bigger display as compared to the 45mm of the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro of last year. As for the build quality, the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro of last year is better. That's because it has a titanium build as compared to the aluminum or stainless steel build of the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic. The frame of the last year Galaxy Watch 5 Pro is titanium, while the glass on the display is sapphire crystal glass. The IP rating is still the same at IP68 water and dust resistant, which means you can submerge both smartwatches at up to 50 meters in water. Where there is a huge improvement between the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro of last year and the 6 Classic of this year is the display. The display of the 6 Classic has been improved, has been refined, and is much bigger. It has a 1.5 inches of Super AMOLED display, with a resolution of 480 by 480. Even the PPI has been improved. It has a 453 PPI density as compared to 321 on the last year Galaxy Watch 5 Pro. The resolution of last year Galaxy is 450 by 450. The size is just 1.4 inches. So the display of the 6 Classic is a big win and big improvement. But you have to go for the 47mm in order to have all those high improvement and high density. You have to go for the 47. Even the platform of the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic is better. It has an Exynos W930 as compared to the Exynos W920 on the last year Galaxy Watch 5 Pro. And the software that's running on the 6 Classic is the Wear OS 4. Yes, there's a Wear OS 4, guys. I'm a huge fan of Wear OS. The Galaxy Watch 5 Pro is still running on the Wear OS 3.5, but fortunately, Samsung said the Wear OS 4 will be coming on the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro very soon. We don't know when, but very soon. For the internal storage, you have a 16 gigabyte of internal storage with 2 gig of RAM as compared to the 16 gigabyte of internal storage and 1.5 gig of RAM of the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro. The storage is still the same at 16 gigabyte, but there's more RAM on the 6 Classic. The battery capacity of the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro of last year is better than the 6 Classic. That's because it has a 590 milliamps battery, as compared to 425 on the 6 Classic, guys. And the reason is obvious. Samsung reduced the size of the 6 Classic. The Galaxy Watch 6 Classic is very slim, much slimmer than the last year Galaxy Watch 5 Pro. And for that reason, you have to sacrifice battery. But we don't know how long the 6 Classic is going to last you on a single charge. My Galaxy Watch 5 Pro can last me up to 2 days with always on display turn on, 2 days on a single charge. So the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic, which has a bigger display, much brighter display, more resolution, and has less battery, I'm not sure that watch is going to last anybody up to 2 days. Probably 1.5 days if you have to use it moderately. I'm very sure 1.5 days, or 1 day if you use it intensely. As for the price and color options, the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro of last year, right now is cheaper. When it was released, the price was around $400, but right now the price have dropped so much. You can pick it up for about $250, and you can find it in 2 colors, either black or gray. The Galaxy Watch 6 Classic also available in 2 colors, black and silver, but the price very expensive, about $430 or even $450, depending on the market or where you are. So if you're looking to save some money, if you are on a budget, then go for the last year Galaxy Watch 5 Pro. For the health features, these 2 smartwatches are similar. They both have ECG, blood pressure monitoring, sleep tracking, heart rate tracking, temperature check, and lots of other health features that you gotta take advantage of if you own these 2 smartwatches. Very similar between them. And even the fitness tracking is the same on these 2 smartwatches. They have lots of exercises that you can use to track your workout if you're in a gym or if you're doing outdoor exercises. They are both great, and they're also very accurate. That's one thing I've loved about the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro. Other important features that are very similar between these 2 smartwatches include loudspeakers and microphone, which is great because you can make calls between using these smartwatches anywhere without any issue. But the best way to go is to get the LTE version, because with the LTE version, you don't need your smartphone. You can leave your smartphone at home, take just the watch for your running, for your exercising, for using it in the gym without a need of your smartphone. And thanks to the fact that the watch has a built-in Spotify, you can stream music directly from the watch onto your earbuds. So it's great to have the LTE version because you can use them as a standalone device. These watches also have Bluetooth 5.3, NFC, GPS, barometer, heart rate sensor, temperature sensor, and lots of other sensors on these 2 devices are very similar. And finally, what is my verdict about these 2 smartwatches? Which should I go for? Honestly, guys, I will go for the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic, mostly because it has the physical rotating bezel. Secondly, because it is bigger and has better design. It just looks way better than the last year Galaxy Watch 5 Pro. So if you are in the market right now looking for a smartwatch, get the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic. Samsung have gone back to the classic smartwatches, and we are great fans of those classic smartwatches. So I'm loving the fact that Samsung has gone back to the classic ways and also improved them to make it better. Everything is classic but better. So I will go for the Watch 6 Classic. But if you are on a budget, go for the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro. It is also a great smartwatch, but I just don't like how it looks, and I also doesn't like the fact that there is no physical rotating bezel on it. So that's it, guys. That's all for this video. If you have any question about these two smartwatches, drop it down in the comment section. I'll reply to all questions. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and thank you guys for watching.